All right, the first one is no male friends that I don't know of. Okay, basically meaning if they're not gay, okay, or 300 pounds, they're not acceptable. And I'm gonna lay that out at the beginning. And for all you guys that say, well, you know, I had girls, those girls basically told me that the girls I was in the friend zone with, they basically told me, well, one did, the other one didn't, but one did, that we was gonna have to limit contact a little bit because she got exclusive with this guy, and I respected that. Do y'all guys get what I'm saying? And so the point being is that when you get in a relationship, there's a compromise. You got to give up some shit. And one thing you're going to give up is them male friends. All them orbiters, ain't nobody finna orbit shit when I'm in a relationship. They can see you in passing. They see, hey, all this chit-chatting because I'm a man. And I know what they want. And you ain't finna be around here and be no platonic friend with me, motherfucker. All right, you ain't finna just sit here and play the friend role. I know what you got on your mind. I'm a man. I know. So no friends. If you're 350 pounds, hey, it's okay. Nobody wants your big fat ass, right? Nobody wants you, right? If you're gay, obviously that's cool. But you think you finna bring your ass in the house looking like Leonardo DiCaprio, you got another fucking thing coming, okay? And that's the issue with that, guys. So understand that, hey, if I was to go purple pill right now, you're gonna give up them goddamn friends. All right, they're gonna have a weight requirement. 350 and better, hey, I ain't worried about it. They gay, hey, no problem. Motherfucker come in the house looking like Shannon Tatum. Oh, no, that ain't gonna work. No, we ain't gonna go that route. No, he gotta go. Okay, so that's the thing with that. A woman gotta understand, you could be friends with them in passing. And for all you guys wondering what that mean is, if you cool with somebody at job, that's fine. You speak to him, talk to him. He don't need to be calling your phone. That's what I'm saying, guys. Okay. As far as if you guys say, well, what if she was friend with the dude before she met me, this, that, and other? Like I said, if you want to call once a year or something, wish you on your birthday or something, that's cool. That's cool. And some of you guys might think that I'm going too far with this. To me, I'm not finna have no female friends. I have them in passing. Do any of y'all guys know what that mean in passing? Passing means that they friends from a distance. That don't mean they calling my phone. Maybe they call my phone once or twice a year, my birthday, or say something happened to in their family or something like that. But I'm not finna chit chat back and forth with a female, you know what I'm saying, every week or every 2 weeks on the phone and I got a girl now. It just don't, that's some shit you give up. When I was in relationships and I had homegirls and stuff, we talked maybe 2 times a year on the phone just to catch up on old times, happy birthday or some shit like that. But we weren't corresponding every other day or even every other week or even every other month. It would be, 6 months. Oh, what's up, girl? Hey, how your mama doing? How your family doing? Some shit like that. That's cool. But y'all ain't finna be all this buddy. Hell no. I'm going out with my homeboy and we're gonna go to Applebee's and just kick the shit. Oh no. You setting that boundary from the get-go. If you don't, and you try to set that boundary 3 months in, you showing insecurities. Okay? Set it from the get-go. In other words, and for all y'all got wondering, well, when the bitch start talking about something, where's this going? And when she's okay, and you make up your mind, we're ready for a relationship, you sitting down right now, this what's finna go down right now. Just like when you go to a job and they do the hiring and they hand you the shit that the rules they expect you to follow by, they don't just let your ass come on in there and start working and do whatever the hell you want to. They give you some rules. This is what you're gonna be. You got this many days you can miss. You got this many days you can be late. This is how much we're gonna pay on your insurance, blah, 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 blah. That's the same way it is. When you dating, you can have as many friends as you want to. I don't give a fuck if you got 100 male friends. When we become exclusive in a relationship, they ass got to go. If you're not willing to give up that, you can't be my girl. You can keep your friends and we can keep fucking. But if you want me to be exclusive, they got to fucking go. Okay? Same like when you go get a job. If you want to smoke weed, smoke weed. You can't work here because we drug test. That's our requirement. Now, we're not making you stop smoking weed, but if you want to work here, that's part of the requirement. As a man, if you're going to date AMS, part of the requirement is no male friends. Easy, no fucking problem. That's the way it go. That's my requirement. Call it insecurity or whatever, that's my standard. Next, and this going to be for if you have a live-in girlfriend, we both would have to have a curfew. Yeah, you ain't finna trot your ass up in here at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. We ain't going there. All right. We're going to have a curfew unless it's a homegirl birthday or something like that. Or, you know, special occasion, somebody's getting married or some bullshit like that. I can deal with that. That's fine. But on the weekend, listen, you're in a relationship now. All right. And it's going to be more, like I said, for a living girlfriend, obviously. We're in a relationship now. You give up some shit. Do y'all guys understand that? You give up some shit. You lose some rights. That's the way it goes. You give up, you're going to lose some. It ain't in a negotiation or some shit like that. You're going to give up some. You're going to lose some. All right, y'all guys see how they negotiating for the stimulus and shit like that? This the way you got to give up something. And that's part of it. You want a relationship? You sit over talking about where this going and this, that, and that. And I finally said, fine, you know, let's do it. You're going to give up some shit. All right, if you want to keep all your freedoms, stay dating. If you want to become exclusive and you want me to be exclusive and you want this to be your dick, guess what? You got to give up some shit. Okay. And part of it is, especially if we living together, you're going to have a curfew, both of us. Okay. Y'all can sit around and decide what's the good curfew. You know, I guess it depends, you know, maybe if y'all guys live together, maybe, you know, 10 or something like that. I don't know. Y'all have to sit down and figure out, you know, how y'all schedules is. For you, it might be 12. I don't know. But you sit down and a curfew would have to be mandatory for me. You can be coming your ass in at 3 o'clock in the morning on a fucking Wednesday night. You crazy as hell. All right. Next, returning my calls or texts in a timely fashion. When you dating, hey, you could turn. If I text you at 12 noon, hey, how your day going? And you text me back at 7 when you get off work, no fucking big deal. Hey, all I need you to do is show up on a date and make yourself available. I never judge a woman about how fast she texts me back or none of that bullshit because I know women play the game too, right? Only thing I concern myself with is if I ask you out, you make time in your schedule. That's what I judge. When we're in a relationship, all that bullshit go out the window. I need my texts and call returned in a timely fashion. 3 hours is the max, and I'm gonna go for that if you at work, right? 3-4 hours because you at work because you know maybe you can't get to your phone while you at work. After work, if you got off work at 4 o'clock and I text you at 6, returning my text at 7:30, 8 o'clock is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. If we're in a relationship now, dating, fine. When we get in a relationship, I need that return in a timely fashion, out of respect. No more of this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, no, I'm not yours yet. So you're not obligated to do anything, right? In a relationship, I'm a priority now. Before I wasn't a priority. Maybe you was on another date with another dude. Maybe you was just doing some homework and you say, once we become in a relationship, I'm become a priority now. You want a relationship with me, right? Well, guess what? I'm a priority now. I am priority. That means that none of this looking at the phone. Oh, I just returned John call. No. No, within a timely fashion. I would say within an hour, to be quite honest with you. I think it's fair. Everybody got their phone glued to them 24/7. I'm busier than every fucking body, and I can return people texts in a timely fashion. All right, you can get away with that. I don't expect to be a priority if I'm not your man. Once I become your man, I am the priority. All right,